What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, a.k.a. ThatSportsGamer here. I'm joined in the booth with my co-host for tonight's festivities, none other than Cooperstown Kurt of This Week in MLB The Show fame. Kurt, how's it going?
Sir, it's great. I'm excited to be here. I'm hoping for a good game between the competitors with no bias.
No bias tonight. We've got a game here between the SnaggleJ Snaggaholics and Brian the Weasels. Weaseltons?
The Weasels?
The Weasels of Weaselton?
Weasel Nation. Weasel Nation. He's got a lot of Weasel friends out there, believe it or not.
Oh, interesting. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing. So they've played this game already. We are going into this unwatched. Ooh, Tampa Bay looks like the field of choice. Interesting.
It steals this is my field. See, he steals everything from me. All right, what's going to be interesting is which pitchers come up here, TJ.
Did they have any rules when they set up this game?
They did. I believe it was 5 diamonds, 4 golds, 4 silvers, 4 bronzes, the rest commons. Looks like it's Salazar versus Wright.
Ooh, SnaggleJ is the away team. And the Weasels are home. Okay, interesting.
Weasel rocking all 4 of his diamonds right at the top of the lineup there.
SnaggleJ's got him a little spread out. He's got McCutcheon at 2, Bell at 4, 7 and 8 being Kinsler and LaCroix. I like the knuckleball strategy. That was something I employed in, Advantage Hitters? Or Advantage Pitchers?
I don't know if I agree with Buddy Bell in the cleanup spot. I'm not trying to judge SnaggleJ.
Well, here's the thing. I think SnaggleJ is in love with Buddy Bell. Because I've been saying for weeks, maybe months now, that I'm like over Buddy Bell. And I've been talking about getting a replacement for him, and I've just never done it. And he keeps playing well for me. So
now this seems like some early taunting with SnaggleJ using Starling Marte. If you follow our podcast, DJ, he's a running theme. Is this? Do you think this is a point on purpose?
This might be a thing. This might be an unspoken bullpen banter tradition. I don't know if you heard recently on youtube.com/ThatSportsGamer. You can watch the archive. I played Millennial Nate. And I also played Starling Marte, who went 5 for 5 and robbed a home run.
First of all, horrible start pitching for the Weasel there. Walks him on 4 pitches. Second of all, we're not going to talk about you playing Millennial Nate. I'm a little upset about this. I did not authorize that game.
Hey, man. Things happen. I like the composure by SnaggleJ not to swing at any of the pitches in the first bat. You know, sometimes you get a little hyped up with all this excitement.
Already, he's got a runner in scoring position. And the Weasel pulling out the Weasel tactics with the slide step early.
Let me ask you a question right here off the bat. The Weasel, did he even do anything to his jerseys? Did he just what they gave him when he started the game?
I'm not sure. He really likes those bright colors.
Great pitch right there. Good
comeback there. That was important.
It was a great pitch to get McCutcheon doing that little swing. Weasel's jerseys almost look like the what are they doing? Player Appreciation Week or whatever, or weekend next week in MLB?
Right. That or a middle school team colors.
Also true. That was a very nice change-up, by the way.
Again, no need for the slide step. I'm disappointed the Weasel is using Weasel tactics early.
Yeah, man, it's getting the job done with the runner on second. Yeah. Though, I didn't see who his catcher was, but Starling Marte's fast. He can take third base on most.
I believe, though, it's somebody you would not test out. I think it's Flashback Saltalamacchia.
Oh, is it? I think I'd still give it a chance. Okay. So he's got Flashback Victor at first base, then? Should have saved that. Should have saved that.
And as I made fun of Buddy Bell, he comes through with the first run of the game.
See? Buddy Bell, sneaky good.
Not sneaky fast, but sneaky good.
A lot of contact.
Puig, I'm fascinated with this choice.
And I think, was this the regular Puig?
That's the regular bronze Puig.
Interesting.
Now, did you help SnaggleJ with his lineup at all?
Not at all.
Okay. I did give Weasel some tips. He did kind of work it out on his own and then asked me some questions, but we'll see if it pays off. He's going with a lot of speed at the top of the lineup here, TJ.
I like speed. Speed kills, speed don't slump. And with a knuckleballer like Wright, you just want to get it on the ground, make something happen.
I got to be honest. Team this week in MLB The Show kind of needs a win here for morale. So I'm going to be disappointed if he doesn't come through.
Good news. I have brought up the page so I can see his team. He actually has Jorge Posada behind the plate.
Oh, did he go with Posada? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just run. Let me just run through the lineups for those at home. In the field right now, we got Starling Marte in. I'm assuming he's in center. I don't know how he did this. He's got McCutchen, Marte, and Puig in the outfield. I assume Puig's in right. Marte is probably in center with his speed. He's got Hosmer and Moustakis on the corners. Buddy Bell at short, Ian Kinsler at second. Flashback LaCroix behind the plate. For the Weasel, you've got Jose Reyes, who just led off. Leading off, as you saw. Ooh, he hosed him. Nice play.
Wow, he threw out D. Gordon. That is a critical play.
Jonathan LaCroix, great player. Good arm. Quality catcher if you can go do the, I believe that's the Brewers set. So Jose Reyes at short, D. Gordon at second. Andre Dawson, am I guessing in right? Yeah, I guess he's in right. Victor Martinez at first. Jose Ramirez at third. Locane in center, probably. Jorge Posada behind the plate. Batting eighth is his pitcher, Danny Salazar, and Johnny Damon in left.
And that D. Gordon getting hosed at second base, costing the Weasel early. He would have had at least first and second. You could make a case that it would have been first and third, but alas. And now he's testing out the arm again. Not a good move. I wouldn't do this, TJ.
Yeah, I'd be careful with right. Tricky. It's tricky with knuckleballers to like try to figure out how you want to play. Just because, especially with guys on base. Though last year, I forget who it was. I think somebody tried to steal with like D. Gordon, and I had Phil Niekro on the mound, pitched out, and hosed him with Saltalamacchio behind the plate. I couldn't believe it happened. But sometimes, it's just all about mixing up your timing and your looks over and stuff.
Is he gonna get? He would have got him again there.
Doing these shady Weasel tactics.
I really hate when people do that move. I'm not, despite the fact that he's my co-host. I hate that move.
Oh, look at that!
Wow,
was that a hit and run? That was nice. That worked out well.
He would have had bases loaded, and alas, he's gonna have to play smart. TJ, this is the Weasel's weakness. Is he's not a very smart player at times.
He's got 2 on, 2 out. Jose Ramirez at the plate. Great contact versus righties. Good speed. That knuckler just floating.
That's not going to cut it. Not going to cut it.
It's not going to do the damage right there.
Now, how long do you think? Of course, this is a one-on-one matchup, TJ. So they're allowed to unload their bullpens at any point. How long before they start dipping into those bullpens?
I mean, I think for SnaggleJ, it's going to take them to score some runs.
Okay.
Off him, because with the knuckler, you're not really worrying about stamina or anything too much. So I think once they start getting some base hits, then he'll probably take them. They did get 3 there on the top of the first, or the bottom of the first. So.
Right.
Could be a short day for him. I feel like Weasel's going to be the one to pull the trigger early if Snag can get a couple guys on base again. I think SnaggleJ sneakily has a very good versus lefty team.
I actually think both of them are probably fairly comparable as far as their actual skill set. That is deep.
Ian Kinsler.
That is not coming back, and it's 2-0. Wow, that hit the Rays marquee.
Doesn't matter lefty or righty. That was a home run.
That was no late hit either. That was no late hit.
Good idea. When they pull something on you, throw the change. Try to throw them off.
I am a big fan, TJ. I don't know when you're playing, but when I can feel my competitor angry, like something hasn't gone their way and they're up the bat, so they're really looking to dig in, I always throw the changeup. Yep.
Go for the changeup low, maybe like a little two-seamer, a little bit too inside.
Yes, sir.
Just something to keep them angry.
Exactly. They're just dying to hit, and they can't pull it. Pull it off.
All right. I mean, not too much damage done there. Just the 2, but hey,
Hey, 1 run every inning. That's not good. Weasel needs some offense, which is not something he usually is fairly adept at. Let's put it that way.
And this is the live series, Lorenzo Cain. That's a flashback.
He's got speed on again. He's got to get a run here.
And he's on a boost.
I was thinking about calling this game like old Ron Santo used to do for the Cubs, but I decided not to.
Is that a bunt out of Jorge Posada? Well, you know what? That might mean he might be going to the pen extra early then. If he's trying to bunt with his 8-hitter right now, that's not going to work.
Oh, no. What is he doing?
Almost like a double play there.
You know what, TJ? I think the Posada he has is the rookie version. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's the rookie version of Posada.
Okay.
So now I'm wondering if that was a successful play, do you think he would have tried to go to the bullpen, or would he have had Danny Salazar bat?
He would have went to the bullpen. He would have went to the bullpen, 100%.
Interesting. So do you remember what it was? It was 4 diamonds, 4 golds, 4 silvers, something like that?
I believe they get 5 diamonds.
5 diamonds.
Wow, base hit by the pitcher. This has got to be a frustrating game for the Weasel at this point. He's got a lot of hits, TJ, but nothing on the board.
I think that's 5 for him right now so far.
Yeah, at least.
I mean, that knuckle's just a tough thing to.
Now he's got 2 in scoring position.
But you know what? He got the pass ball there, but it's good that SnaggleJ had a good catcher in there. Because if this was someone else, maybe like a Gary Sanchez or something, I think he'd be having a horrible time right now with the knuckleball.
Now, this is kind of a spot where I think really separates the good players from the great players. You must get a run here, which he did. He got a run. Less than 2 outs, guy in third. You've got to get that run in. Don't fall for those high inside fastballs and pop them up on the infield. Wait it out. Hit a ground ball. He did good there.
Yeah, and I like SnaggleJ going in there, mixing it up with the high fastball, because I feel like a lot of people don't do that with knuckleball pitchers. They just kind of stick to the knuckleball, maybe throw a curve here and there. But I've seen a lot of success just randomly popping fastballs that they'll still be like way late on.
If you can throw the knuckleball successfully high in the zone, if you then start to mix in those high fastballs right above the zone, it is devastating because they will not lay off.
All right, so he walked Marte in the first, but gets a strike on the first pitch right there. So it's not like he's afraid of Marte.
that or he's missing his meter by quite a bit.
One down, the grounder to Ramirez. That's the flashback McCutcheon. Better versus lefties than righties.
This would be the Pirates collection McCutcheon then?
Correct. Pirates team epic.
Right. The poor man's Mike Trout. The numbers are very comparable.
Now I've noticed Weasel's been starting a lot of batters with the low changeup, and Snaggle's been swinging over it. So let's see if he picks that up. And
I was just saying, in your experience, is SnaggleJ somebody that can kind of lock in on patterns, or no?
I think so. He's actually beaten me twice this year. I don't think I've actually beaten him. I think we've only played a couple times, and that was way earlier in the season. So, I mean, looks like he's doing work here. The double was that Hosmer. And then the ever dangerous Buddy Bell coming back up to the plate.
Now batting, shortstop, Buddy Bell.
Another changeup low. Yeah, say. I don't have the StatCast numbers in front of me, but I think he's been starting most guys off like that.
Maybe we can hit up P Spore. He's got all the numbers for us.
Maybe.
He's got it broken down.
And that was a high fastball. He's been going low changeup, high fastball. I think like the last 3 batters.
Pretty cliche. He needs to get this D Gordon on.
Second baseman, D.
Try to pull a bunt or something. Ooh, getting squeezed by the umpire there. Love this blue and the SnaggleJ uniforms. It's like a nice. I wonder if this is what like the North Carolina jerseys look like.
This is very unlike the Weasel to be this patient.
I was just gonna say he's being very patient right now. Ooh, getting squeezed here.
Now, there's no way under any circumstances he should be swinging at this pitch.
Ooh, it looks.
Little taunting.
Look at this guy.
No.
Gets that strike 2, drop right in there. You better come correct now if you're gonna be swinging at this after that fake tauntness. Oh, Stephen Wright like a cat on the mound.
What, do we have an injury?
Stephen Wright looks like he just went down.
This could actually be a blessing in disguise in some ways.
Is that a flashback David Price?
It's got to be the postseason Price, right?
Oh, I didn't even know that was in the game.
Rookie Gaylord Perry in a one-game situation? I don't know about this call, TJ.
I think he's got stamina. I think it's a risky play.
It's an unbelievable risky play.
But he's got a little bit of a long windup. You know, maybe he's just trying to get in the head right here. He's got the split, the fork. Oh, that didn't turn out good.
Oh, that's not coming back.
Well,
Classic late hitting engine home run by the Weasel, Dawson.
back to the question: is that Andre Dawson more
Wow.
valuable? I think. Did we discuss this recently? Is the Andre Dawson a better banker
Oh.
luck than Mike Trout?
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt,
back to
TJ,
back.
but that ball is also gone. Wow, very exciting game.
Devilish D. Gordon hits a little roller off of Stephen Wright's foot. And changes
Again.
the game.
The call for Gaylord Perry is still confounding to me, TJ.
With no confidence. Second inning.
No confidence.
We had a vote of no confidence from the announcers.
It's
and now the
almost
game.
a metaphor for SnaggleJ's playing skills. He's often not confident with his skill.
Oh, and
Oh,
Hutchins
no.
just whips on one.
Oh, no.
Is he sending him? He's sending him. No, he's holding him up. All right. Back-to-back
Wow.
home runs and a triple by the Wheeze.
And Snaggle hasn't even gone to the bullpen to get someone warmed up yet.
Lorenzo Hayes.
Doing. This is all psychological right here?
I don't. It's as if the Weasel is playing Millennial Nate all over again.
All right, I understand working Kane up, trying to get that pop up. His outfield has pretty good arms, so that they might be able to hold him.
That's a run. No, don't go home,
What are you
SnaggleJ.
doing,
No.
SnaggleJ?
Oh, no.
And Ramirez says, what, 80 speed? So that wasn't going to happen anyway.
Big rookie mistake there.
One out. Fast guy on first.
Oh, no.
How do you not have someone warmed up? I don't understand. What are you doing?
Ever since the cat-like reflexes of Stephen Wright, things have gone downhill.
Number 31.
Now he's going to go to the pen and warm something up.
Salazar.
Switch-armed Vendetti.
And he goes to he starts warming up his worst pitcher. This is only a 1-1 game. He's down 4-2. You've got to warm up somebody, one of your lockdown relievers right now.
I don't understand how Price is not getting warmed up.
Right.
You put him in. You put him on the roster. You got to use him. This is
Especially if you're down 2.
This is classic Oriole baseball right here. You know, you got your best guy in the pen. You can warm him up, but you're just leaving him there.
Oh.
Interesting. What is it? A 94? Or 80?
Quite honestly, I would pinch hit here for Salazar because, again, 1-on-1 game.
And he's only up 2.
Right. I would have taken a shot. Yep.
Right fielder.
I do like this Gold Damon. Vastly underrated in the game.
Snaggle's not getting anything on those corners. And it seems as if Weasel has picked up on that and has taken a lot of pitches down there. All right, let me give you a little overview on that 84 Price that he has not brought into, not even started warming up. 30 stamina, so a little better than your average.
You can go 3
reliever.
innings.
95 hits per 9, 88 Ks per 9, 91 clutch, but only 55 walks per 9.
And on a side note, investment tip, he's one of the few postseason players you can actually buy right now. Almost all other postseason players are exclusive to team sets and team epics as of this moment, TJ.
And you're going to need those coming up. Looks like we're going to have some programs for those in the near future. I don't remember if they're the next ones.
I would think so.
I can go look, actually.
Ooh, good pitch, just didn't get the call.
But that, I'm not really sure why that Price is not warming up. Weasel keeping it down in the zone early in the count, trying to get the first couple strikes and trying to go up to knock him out. Nice.
Oh, good play.
V-Mart showing off the leather.
Have you seen, I have yet to see in this game this year, anyone bunt on the shift successfully. Have you seen it happen?
I have not seen it happen.
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe we'll see it tonight.
Yeah. I'm glad the bunting has been changed, but I would be open for that still being a weapon because I do not like the shift, sir.
Yeah, it looks like there's 3 sets of programs still to come. We got the postseason is next, then hardware, and then mystery programs again. So this would be a good time to check the ticket counter for hardware and postseason players, and also the auction house.
Perhaps we'll be seeing or hearing of some more Bullpen Banter exclusives.
Maybe we'll see.
We'll see.
We do have. I'm going to try to get this out ASAP. So we'll have a new event this week, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're getting information on that Monday, which could be the day this is out, or it could be 3 weeks ago when it happened. D. Gordon. Ooh.
Oh, nice play.
Who's he got a third? Who's that? Mustakas?
The batter, number 9.
That was an important play there.
D. Gordon.
Sticking with Gaylord Perry, by the way.
Still
We're
with
gonna
no
have to-
confidence. Just have a mound visit. Do something.
whether he wins or loses, I really hope there is a Bullpen Banter interview regarding the need or the reasoning behind keeping Gaylord Perry in the game right now.
Look, you live by the Gaylord, you die by the Gaylord. I guess that's what he's going with here.
Now batting,
Frankenstein on the mound.
Andre Dawson.
Dawson, who led off that rally last inning.
He almost just put another one into the seats.
Professional late swinger. It's Brian the
I think
Weasel.
Dawson, for my money, has the best mustache in the game. And that
Ooh.
ball has got a shot.
McCutcheon ranging out there. Bounce off the wall. Oh, he made the throw to second and not to the
Yeah.
kids, little leaguers. It's Little League World Series time.
Yeah, not hitting the cutoff, man. Don't understand it.
Gotta hit your cutoff, man.
First base,
Gotta.
Victor Martinez.
He gets
And
lucky
that
here.
is going to get the run in.
That was 2 outs. Game over.
Oh, you're right. I apologize. Weasel has 11 hits to 3. I'll be honest, TJ. I've been in these games before.
Leading
If,
off for
if
Showdown.
Weasel loses this right now, it's a rage quit situation.
He's got to be frustrated. Again, not making the greatest of contact. Obviously, with the knuckleballer, that's what's probably going to happen. Oh, he's got. What is this? Interesting. I think you need to
Johnny
talk about Weasel about which outfielders go in what spots.
Catcher.
Well, the Dawson, I believe, is a center fielder. I believe the Team Epic Dawson is a center fielder, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but I'm going to guess Lorenzo Cain has a better arm than Johnny Damon. That's just a pure
Yeah.
guess. I haven't.
Oh, no, for sure.
Haven't verified that, but I assume Johnny Damon has about a 12 arm out there.
Him and Charlie Blackman.
Did you just bring in Steve Finley to pinch hit for someone? For his pitcher? Grounded to direct it to the shortstop. So very interested to see who SnaggleJ is going to bring in here. To pitch to the
I
bottom of the
think-
fifth.
If it's Pat Vendetti, we got to really talk to him if that's the call he makes.
Yeah.
He's got to go with somebody lockdown.
But he's got Vendetti and someone else not that great warming up, if I remember correctly. A couple commons, I think. Oh, here's the 96 speed. The 95 speed. Is it going to work?
No. Nice play.
Jose
Reload
Reyes.
those.
Flashback Reyes. Good card. He's got Vendetti and Will.
No.
Your
No.
attention,
No.
Yeah.
I don't understand these decisions.
Also, just noticed does not have the 6-finger glove in the game. Maybe that'll be here next year.
Leading off for Los Angeles.
Okay, so now this is. I feel like there might have been something messed up this year, where it wasn't working. The switch hitter situations weren't working right with Vendetti, but it looks like it's been fixed.
It was the fourth patch this season, TJ.
Lorenzo.
And, of course, the classic Nerf hitting patch as well.
World renowned. I do like that while he's not getting the calls, SnaggleJ is still working down there.
Mm-hmm. Getting a lot of fly balls.
You can't just go if you're not getting the calls down low. You can't just start trying to pound up
Now batting.
if you don't have the pitchers that can handle that kind of thing.
Posada.
So with all these breaking ball guys, keeping it down is going to be key. Even if you're not going to get the calls, hopefully you'll get the swings and the misses.
It's kind of fun to sit back and watch the game rather than stress out.
Yes, very much.
We both can attest.
11 hits to 3, but only a 2-run lead.
Now this is a big inning here for Snaggle. He's got his key hitters up.
Leading off for the slugger.
Yep, 2, 3, 4 up right now.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Is Danny Salazar still in the game?
Yes, I was just going to bring that up. It's only thrown 49 pitches. It's a -10 right now going into this inning. That's pretty good.
Man, he's been having a lot of check swings with this Andrew McCutcheon. Feels like he's not super confident on the low pitch right now.
I am sort of intrigued by SnaggleJ's zone hitting method. He just really keeps it in the center, until the pitch is thrown.
A late mover, yeah. But see, here's my problem with late movers. Where are you never going to get a pitch thrown? Right down the middle, which is where he's doing his thing most of the time.
I tend to be a player that starts up and in, and I rotate from there.
I'm starting to move towards the up and in. I'm usually a low and in guy. But it seems like the meta has moved the game around to being more of an up and in looker. I think a lot of people are trying to sneak by with that up and in fastball.
He's flailing up there, TJ. I just got to point out the obvious. He is flailing.
He seems he's lost.
It's unfortunate he can't get a pep talk from his captain, ThatSportsGamer.
Or maybe warm up a good reliever. Did he bring in Wilhelmsen and not warm up anybody else? Or no, Brought in Vendetti. Wilhelmsen still warming up, I believe.
Yeah, Vendetti. Perry to Vendetti was apparently the plan here for SnaggleJ.
Salazar's leading off here. Let's see if he goes for
And
the
he
move.
does.
Weasel goes for the move here.
Leading off for the Gamblers. Pitcher.
Now he gets his lockdown pitchers going.
Gregerson and Price in there, finally. Okay.
I'm surprised Weasel isn't pinch hitting here. I disagree with this decision.
Or even warming someone up. I'm surprised.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if
So
this
again,
becomes
since-
that narrative.
Since the first, he's been cruising, so. Ride the hot hand, maybe.
I mean, in theory, yes, but I'll tell you what, man, when I'm playing a good player or a game I need to win, I've got that bullpen going the entire game just in case.
It doesn't hurt having them out there. They don't get tired.
Right, what you don't want to happen is SnaggleJ rips a couple singles to start the inning, and you got no one warming up, and it's lefty versus righty or righty versus lefty. Now you're in a bad predicament.
Yeah. Especially with the weak pitchers that SnaggleJ has been warming up, you would think you would try to do something to get a good start against one of them. Ooh, McCutcheon not fast enough to get there on that line drive.
Marte looked like he had some words with him.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D.
All right, D. Gordon, runner on first. Ooh, good pickoff move.
Got him.
Did he get him? Wow, to end the inning.
Not a horrible thing to happen for the Weasel. I mean, it's not good, obviously, but D. Gordon leading off rather than hitting with 2 outs. It's. I get it. I get the strategy there. Try and get him in a scoring position.
But with that Jose Arias have 97 speed, man. I feel like a little looper. You might be able to score with him if you're
That's true.
if he's on the run.
Yeah.
SnaggleJ just swinging at everything. This is one of those times where it's just like put the controller down, take a few pitches off. Maybe you work yourself into a hitter's count.
Here's an opportunity for a big ball here.
Oh, with
Like
the
I
shift.
said,
Look at that.
like
Plays right
I
to
said,
the shift.
Moustakas should be gold, in my opinion.
I got the double with his 46 speed. Really, really grinds my gears. Some of these guys,
Please.
like the Victor Martinez, the Miguel Cabrera, I understand they're slow players, but they can still hit doubles in real life.
Yes.
But gappers in this game, you can't do anything with those guys. Oh, look at this.
Terrible.
SnaggleJ.
Terrible to wait. Is he going to get him, though? This is a rundown. This could be.
We've got interesting pickle going on right here.
Oh, yeah. He's
going to be out, and the runner does not move up to second base behind him. That's rough.
risky play by both players, really.
You just got to run him back. Oh, you always want to run the runner back to the base he's coming from. You don't want to have a bang-bang play at third base like we had right there. Not really bang-bang, but you know what I mean.
Yes, I do. It's like SnaggleJ seems to be signaling to us in some way there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wow. He's not getting that call. That call is not going both ways.
Oof.
And the pop up. Right to where the second baseman was going to cover the bag on the steal.
Oh, we're heading into the stretch here. Bottom of the 7th, TJ, 4-2. We're brewing for an exciting finish.
I think You got to see David Price coming in real soon. Look right there.
Second baseman.
With the lefty D. Gordon, I think Andre Dawson better versus righties than lefties. Victor Martinez also, I believe, better versus righties than lefties. As is Jose Ramirez. I think Lorenzo Cain, though, might be good against lefties. I don't know, Andre Dawson better
Again,
versus
Williamson. Why are you warming up? Gregerson and Hand should be warming up, sir.
lefties.
There
There we
you
go.
go.
Put him in.
There you go.
See, I feel like you got to pitch D. Gordon up. Make him pop something up. Don't let him put it on the ground and beat you with his legs.
Agreed. The only concern is he bloops one over the third baseman's head, which happens every now and then. The Harold Reynolds specialty.
Oops, see?
Well,
Kill him with kindness right there.
now, Weasel, he's going to want to steal here, but what he needs to be doing is using the basically, I guess you'd say the analog stealing, not the automatic stealing. Either way, there he goes. No chance
Bang,
here,
bang,
right?
play. Oh, God.
Wow,
The head
I
first
disagree
slide.
with that call,
I don't
TJ.
understand. I disagree with the head first slide. I mean, the feet first slide.
Yeah.
I disagree with the call. Disagree with a lot of things going on right here.
Wow, you get the leadoff man, D. Gordon on with Dawson up.
So you've had D. Gordon thrown out. Is that the second time he's been thrown out?
Yes, sir.
You've had him thrown out twice trying to steal. You've had Reyes picked off trying, possibly going for a steal. And who almost
All right.
got thrown out? Did someone else also almost get thrown out, but he ended up hitting the brakes and going back?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Weasel not super great on the base paths tonight.
This might fall. Oh. But again, Victor Martinez barely running with bandages around him like the mummy. Barely getting to first base.
Ramirez.
Ramirez has the good contact. I think he's actually gotten better contact against lefties as the year's gone on, but he does not have the power versus lefties. That little ground out there is not going to help him.
Oof. Shit. I mean, he got the play, but I would have went to second there.
Not true.
All right.
Interesting bench. Terrence Gore, so he's got the speed. Tyler White.
Your attention, please.
LaStella, good contact.
For the pitcher, Price.
Ryan Brewer
Number 6,
coming in.
Ryan.
Oof.
Brewer.
Got to go LaStella there, right?
Do we still have Danny Santana on the mound here? Or Danny
He's off for the
Salazar?
complete game.
Oh,
And he's got no one warming up in the bullpen.
what is this guy doing?
And I know for a fact he has at least, I believe, one diamond reliever in there.
Yeah, there's got to be a diamond in there, right?
I forget who he chose. It might have been Betances, quite frankly.
Oh, wow. Wow. So the umpire not giving low, but definitely giving that inside spot.
Salazar with the fist bump.
He's hype right now. Starling Marte, second and drop. Yes, it is. Oh, when the wheels down to second base. Unbelievable.
Wow. Wow.
Trying to press the issue right here. Forcing him to go to the bullpen. The only thing that stinks is we're not going to know who's warming up.
Now batting number 22.
Oh, he might have warmed him up during another thing.
Your attention, please. Now
Right.
pitching,
Can't see it. We're watching from
Sorry.
Snagle's point of view. This is the flashback story.
It's a good player, quite frankly.
A lot of break on
Another-
those pitches.
Cutter. That's always good.
Wow, it looked like Snaggle moved the PCI right to where that pitch was going, but didn't pull the trigger. McCutcheon could not be happy with himself right now. Missed that one-line drive hit to him. Had to play that other ball off the wall. I want to say he doesn't have a hit this game.
number 35. Eric Hosmer.
The tactician. That is Louise. But he is putting the time
Putting the-
run on
yeah,
for the
yeah.
cleanup hitter.
And Buddy Bell again comes up.
But 2 outs, you do get the force.
He's going for the righty-righty matchup. I understand, but I'm not sure I would have done it.
Oh my God.
Foul!
Oh.
Wow!
Wow.
Woo! And he's got to come right back with a changeup if I were him. Good enough.
Wow.
Don't throw a fastball there.
Wow. Oh, my God. Snaggle.
Oh!
Unbelievable. What?
Wow.
What's got to be going through his mind right now? I don't know. He threw his controller. He might have thrown it directly out the window.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I mean, that was inches away.
I thought it was going to get pulled. I thought we were going to hear the gong, and it was going to be a SnaggleJ lead.
And then to strike out looking.
After swinging at the curve, you know.
Ooh. As of right now, should this hold up, TJ, this game comes down to Gaylord Perry and that decision.
Interesting decision. And Gregerson's got good movement. I believe he's got the slider, right? Good movement on it.
Well, plus that super slow changeup is just annoying no matter what. It's not at Neshek levels, but it can be annoying.
He's gotten Weasel to start swinging early in the count now. Weasel had some patience the last few innings. He's trying to put the final nail in the coffin here. See, that's a pitch he was not swinging at the last couple innings. He might be hype off that strikeout. Hoping for a little bomb diggity himself. Trying to kill his first base coach.
He should, based on all the runners that have gotten thrown out. Oh! To Posada!
Oh, I think he did!
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Didn't see that coming, TJ.
Definitely not at Posada. The rookie edition, too.
Right.
Wow.
And he's sticking with Soria.
Sticking with the pitcher.
Well, these guys aren't exactly Tony La Russa and Joe Torre out there.
Wow. Just wow.
For your money, TJ, who is the best manager in baseball right now?
I mean, I feel like you still got to give it to Joe Madden, right?
I think so. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Cubs fan. He's certainly in the conversation.
How are they doing this year?
They're in first place, but barely. They're scuffling.
Maybe I'll give it to Tito. Tito's kid, Terry Francona.
Tito's? Yeah.
Let me look at the square Posada rookie card. I just want to take a look at what just hit a home run. 44 contact versus righties, 57 power versus righties.
So not great.
And he crushed that pitch.
Yeah, he must have missed his meter quite a bit there.
Yeah.
Snaggle.
Did not know Jorge Posada was Puerto Rican.
I've been to Puerto Rico. It was lovely.
Oh, where'd you stay?
We were right on the beach there, I think. One of the big hotels. It was a wedding.
Up in San Juan, or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it the San Juan Towers?
No, I feel like it was a Hilton or a Hyatt or something.
Yeah, I think that's like right next door or something like that. That's where we've stayed a couple times.
I loved it. I really did.
Beautiful place. I have not seen a baseball game down there. Very upset about that. The only baseball games I've seen have been my father-in-law played in like a men's league. I think he had to be like 35 or something to play into it.
Yep.
I think he was in his 50s still playing, and they went down there, so we went down a couple times to watch him play.
By the way, little life here in the ninth. No outs, runner on, and some serious power coming to the plate.
But that homer by Posada really puts a damper now that it's 3 runs. No longer bloop in a blast territory.
Oof, that's a good pitch to hit.
I'm surprised he's not bringing a lefty against the Moose.
I think he likes the cutter into the changeup. I mean, you can get away righty versus lefty with Soria.
As long as the cutter cuts.
Right.
If it goes straight, it's just a slow fastball, and it might get destroyed.
That was a good one there. Little confusion.
All right. Trying Damon's got to hit the cutoff, man.
This is dangerous
Kinsler,
here.
Who hit the home run earlier. I believe this one is the one that wrecked the righties.
Tough play.
Third.
Down to the final out.
All right, let's see what happens here.
The Wees representing team this week in MLB The Show, trying to do right by them after the home run derby.
And even if LaCroix gets on, not a ton of power coming off of SnaggleJ's bench. I think Listella would be his play.
Yeah.
So he's going to need at least a hit or two.
There's no need for the Weasel to throw that ball third. No need.
Eat it. Just eat it. 1-1 count here in the ninth. 2 down.
I think he got him.
Pop fly behind the plate. Throws the mask. Walks directly through the umpire.
Wow. And he got it. Got the win. I'm impressed. The Weasel came from behind. Now, TJ, this has got to be a Gaylord Perry decision. What is going on in his head?
I don't know what this guy was thinking. Let's back-to-back home runs. What was it? Home run to Dawson, home run to V-Mart, triple to Jose Ramirez.
Right.
Didn't even do a mound visit.
Didn't warm anyone up.
And
he still had a couple guys on the bench there, like a Brad Hand, I want to say, right?
Yeah, he had Brad
and
Hand.
Ken Giles.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that
there
flashback. I feel like the flashback price should have been the first ad of the pen.
Gaylord Perry goes an inning in 2, 6 hits, 3 earned, 3 runs, a strikeout. Weasel sends a nice message. Good game.
Good man right there, Weasel. I like to see that.
Posada went 2 for 4. Martinez 3 for 4. Dawson 3 for 4. And not much to say on the side of SnaggleJ. Kinsler had a nice game, but although let's be fair, he was 6 inches away from taking the lead in that game with Buddy Bell.
Dawson was a double shy of the cycle. But a great game nonetheless.
Wow. Well, I enjoyed it immensely, and I think this kind of sets up a third matchup at some point between Bullpen Banter and This Week in MLB The Show.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out some guys to do that. I don't know who. Yeah, that was a great game. Coop, where can the folks find you and your great show This Week in MLB The Show?
Of course, they can find us on Twitter at TWI MLB The Show, and of course, it's all over Twitter, Stitcher, podcasts, wherever you get your podcasting needs. This Week in MLB The Show.
And you guys can follow me on Twitter at ThatSportsGamer. Bullpen Banters every Monday night, 9:30 p.m. on twitch.tv/ThatSportsGamer. Next day, the archives go up on youtube.com/ThatSportsGamer. If you liked this and you want to see more of this stuff where other people play and then we do commentary or other people do commentaries, let us know in the comments down below or hit us up on Twitter. Tell us you liked it. Yeah, this was a lot of fun, Coop.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having us on as always, TJ.
All right, man. Great job. And we'll see you folks in your ears or eyes again in the future.